Alike, 4.2 earthquake occurred. 25 kilometers at the far, Afghanistan, 124.0 kilometers deep, 12 minutes ago by USGS status M.
And there we go. A microphone is back on. Welcome or welcome back, everyone. I'm your host, Dr. Fox 2000, and you're watching Volcano X live stream. And I see things have been cleaned up a little bit. Thank you, Bob. And thanks, Mars and Sue and Henry. And I hear you, Dr. Fox 2000. From Sharon Stewart. And thanks, I Can Alaska's Country. And all good. Let's carry on with our wonderful show. So it's off to the weather, whether we like it or not. And let's see what's happening. Looks like portions of Alaska are a little bit better. What airports are not detecting lagging? What a lucky break. I made it back in time. Awesome, Sharon Stewart. And we do see some colder stuff there, but looks like it's warmer in good portions of, look at that, up on the northern coasts towards the Arctic. It's 1 degree, and they have got nice temperatures there in Alaska. And of course, we see a low twirling off on the coast here. That only means one thing: more rain and snow and stuff. Vancouver coming in at about 7 degrees right now. That rock guy there has got about 6 or 7 for him. Yeah, I think so. Looking over here at Edmonton, we are getting that cold air blowing in from the north, showing a -1. Calgary showing a +1. And let's see, Michael Olson, welcome. Tornadoes in southeast USA, and that is not good. We don't want tornadoes or tomatoes, either one, that are pretty cool. There you go, Mariano. I'm glad you're speaking English. -6 for Kananaskis country. And looking over here in Winnipeg is a -4, and about the same for Judy M. And looking at around the Great Lakes, we see better temperatures for a change. We do see that cold up in northern Saskatchewan and Manitoba, though, as well as up here in Hudson's Bay. Toronto coming in at about 5 degrees. Detroit 8. Chicago only 3. Henry Nelson's place somewhere around 2 or 3. And sliding over a little bit more, Montreal coming in at about 1 or 2. Same thing, 1 for Quebec or 0 for Quebec. Thereabouts, northern portions of New Brunswick down to about 4 or 5, and the coastal area at 0. Looking at what we've got there, we see about 1 degree in Halifax, Cole Harbor, same thing. Wonderful, Sue, thank you. Looking over here, Avalon Peninsula, about 0 or -1. And the same thing goes for most of the areas, maybe a little cooler, -2, -3 for Newfoundland. We get looking up here, though, it gets a little cooler up in the Labrador regions. And the very tip up here is very cold. Dr. Fox, it's true, there's a lot of damage and unfortunate, sometimes death as well from the tornadoes in Mississippi. It's bad. Oh boy, that is not good. We'll take a look and see. I know there was that nasty weather system coming across here before, but we'll get to that in a minute or two. We'll see. Looking at Portland, 8 degrees. San Jose coming in at about 10, or hang on, depending on where you hold your mouse, anywhere from 13 to 14 maybe. LA, 16, 17. Las Vegas coming in somewhere around 15, and of course here in Death Valley, 19 degrees. Looks like about 22 in Mexicali, 20, 21 there in Phoenix, Arizona. And Tucson coming in at about 19 degrees. Albuquerque, New Mexico, about 11 or so. And looks pretty hot down here. We are seeing 34, 35 degree temperatures in portions of bottom end of Texas, as well as 36 over here in some places in Mexico. 31 degrees in San Antonio. Houston coming in at 25. Austin sitting at 25 as well. Dallas in the warm streak at 24 degrees there. We see New Orleans about 25 also. And Miami, a little cooler on the coast at 25. The interior getting up to 28, 29. Orlando about 30 degrees right now. Jacksonville 27. Going up to Atlanta 20 degrees. Charlotte, North Carolina 17. Grandma B's house coming in about 15. Virginia Beach about 13 right now. Philadelphia 12. Gets a little cooler the further north we go. 12 in New York, and Boston